Let me ask you something, brother. When she walked away and jumped into something new so quickly, what was the very first thought that stabbed your mind? Did you feel like you never mattered? Like all the nights you shared, the laughter, the sacrifices just evaporated as if they never existed. I know that sting. I know how heavy it feels when you see her with another man, like you've been erased from her story, like your chapter was just ripped out. But listen carefully. She didn't replace you. She distracted herself. What she's showing off right now isn't love, it's survival. And what really matters here isn't about him, it's about you. Because how you respond will decide if you stay broken, or if you rise and become the man she'll never truly get over. Let's break this down. First, she didn't heal, she ran. When a woman jumps into another man's arms straight after leaving, it's not because she found the one. It's because she couldn't face the silence. Silence is where truth lives. Silence is where the pain, the regret, and the reflection hit the hardest. Most people can't handle it. So instead of sitting with it, she skipped it. She covered it up with a new face, a new body, a temporary distraction. But unprocessed pain doesn't vanish. It waits. And one day, when the glow of that rebound fades, the weight she avoided will crush her harder than before. Second, that man is not your rival. He's a bandage. It may feel like she upgraded, but brother, you can't compete with a bandage, because a bandage was never built to last. He's not her forever. He's her cover. He's a rebound, a mask for her loneliness. And one day, he'll realize the bitter truth. He wasn't chosen out of love, but out of fear. Fear of silence, fear of emptiness. That's not something to envy, it's something to pity. Third, what she posts isn't who she is. Scroll through her socials. You'll see smiles, captions, adventures. It looks like she's glowing. But ask yourself, who is she performing for? Not just him, not her friends. She's performing for you. Every smile, every happy without you caption is a message aimed at you. But remember this, true happiness doesn't need an audience. Only pain does. Fourth, comparison will break you. You start checking his socials, analyzing his clothes, his smile, his lifestyle. You imagine he's everything you're not. Taller, richer, funnier. But here's the trap. You're comparing your lowest moment to his highlight reel. You're fighting against a fantasy your own mind created. The only comparison that matters is this. Are you becoming stronger than you were yesterday? That's your battlefield. Fifth, her control ended the moment you went silent. What really shakes her isn't losing you. It's losing your attention. Because attention is power. She thought you'd keep watching, keep reacting, keep feeding her ego. But when you stopped, that silence hit her harder than any words could. And silence always wins. Because silence makes her wonder. Silence makes her restless. And nothing cuts deeper than your absence. Sixth, the man she left isn't the man you're becoming. She didn't walk away from your best self. She left the version of you who may have tolerated too much, who forgot his own value. But that's not who you are, and it doesn't have to be who you remain. Breakups give you two options. Stay broken or rise. Rise, not to get her back, not to prove anything, but to reclaim yourself. Because the best revenge isn't chasing, it's becoming undeniable. Seventh, jealousy tricks you into forgetting your worth. It convinces you he's the prize, when in reality, he's not. Look at it clearly. He wasn't chosen because he's better. He was chosen because she was afraid of being alone. That means he's stuck in her cycle now, used as a distraction until the silence comes back to haunt her. Don't envy him, pity him, because he's not in a love story. He's in her escape plan. Eighth, time will always reveal the truth. Rebounds are fireworks, bright, loud, but short-lived. At first, everything feels exciting, But give it time. The mask drops, the glow fades, and reality comes back. And when it does, her thoughts will drift to you, to the connection you had, to the man who once gave her real depth. And if you stayed silent, if you kept growing, you'll become the standard she compares everything else to. Ninth, regret doesn't hit in the party nights or the Instagram posts. Regret shows up in the quiet moments, late at night, when she's staring at the ceiling, when the texts stop buzzing, when the routine with him starts to feel familiar and empty. That's when her mind goes back, not to him, but to you, to the man who gave her presence, understanding, and peace. That's when regret whispers loudest. And that's why your strength now is everything. Because while she's busy putting on a show for the world, you're building yourself in silence. And when her performance ends, she'll realize the truth. She didn't just lose a boyfriend. She lost the real thing. So let her run, let her post, let her pretend she won. Because the battle was never between you and him. It was between you and yourself. And the moment you choose growth over jealousy, silence over desperation, discipline over chaos, you've already won. If this spoke to you, like the video, share it with a brother who needs it, and comment the word power if you're choosing growth.